What up, you guys? I wanted to let you guys know about something about support raising and writing missions letter. Hey, I know some of you guys have fears about asking people to support you and all that stuff. So I'm gonna give you three examples of people, all right, who raise support in totally different ways. George Mueller, Hudson Taylor, D.L. Moody. And hopefully this will help you guys see where you guys are at, and then I'll kind of talk to you about your own position about this. Start with George Mueller. Some of you guys know who this guy is. He's from Bristol, England. He raised pretty much millions of dollars for orphans without ever asking for money. Alright, the reason why he's so famous is because of that, actually. Is because he would just preach, he would have a box in the back, but never let people know how much money he needed for his orphanages, or what he was at for the year, but he just prayed and God provided. Alright, and he felt that, that was the mode that God was calling him to, but he said, not everyone is called to that. Someone who he heavily influenced was Hudson Taylor, OMF. Hudson Taylor believed, similar like George Mueller, that you shouldn't ask for money, but he felt that, hey, people should at least know your needs. So Hudson Taylor, what he would do is he would state his financial needs, but never ask people for money. And when asking people for money, what that looks like is actually asking people, hey, will you give me $30? Alright, so what Hudson Taylor would do would be like, hey, look, we're raising money for this thing, and that's it. You can help if you want to. If you don't, it's cool, whatever. I'm not going to ask you for a specific amount. I'm not going to ask you for money. I'm just letting people know that I'm fundraising. Then there's D.L. Moody. D.L. Moody was the completely different guy, someone completely different than what Hudson Taylor and George Mueller did. What he did is that he was a businessman. Alright, he was a really good businessman. He was a shoe salesman before he did any kind of ministry work. So what he would do is he was friends with like a bunch of millionaires. When he went throughout England, he raised like millions upon millions of dollars. People said that there wasn't probably a city in England where D.L. Moody did not touch with fundraising. And the way he did it was he straight up just told people, hey, look, this is God's work. I want you to invest in God's kingdom. I'd like to ask you for $25,000. Right? And that was D.L. Moody. All three very godly men. All three had very different methods. You got to figure out your own method.